hiking Wilson Benchmark and more. From Highway 79, south of Warner Springs, go east on Highway S2. At the junction with Highway S22, continue east on S22, then turn right on Old Wilson Road. Find a place to park in about a half mile. Total distance from Highway 79 is 11 miles. The difficulty rating for the hike is moderate. The hike begins. Heading east on a dirt road into Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. Crossing Jasper Truck Trail in about a mile. Arriving at a parking area and assigned trailhead. It is possible to drive here to begin the hike. Arriving at Wilson Trail. Pinyon Ridge appears straight ahead. Visiting the Rock Monster. Arriving at a saddle near Pinyon Ridge. Arriving at Pinyon Ridge Saddle. On the way back, I will include a Pinyon Ridge hike. Wilson Benchmark appears a mile away. Heading off across the desert flats in the direction of Wilson Benchmark. Making a decision to leave the trail to climb the peak. When getting close, my cross-country instincts kicked in and I went for it. I opted to gain the ridge rather than the nearby Boulder Gully. I found only little resistance going this way. still had to negotiate the boulders. Meanwhile, I kept heading for the highest point. Approaching the top. On the summit of Wilson Benchmark. The summit register. The actual Wilson Benchmark. Leaving the summit. I went right down the north side this time, which had a clear, mostly straight path. Once heading down, it became clear that this north gully was the proper route that I should have climbed coming in as well. Returning to the trail. Something catches my eye to the right. A downed pole seems to mark the area. Glancing back up the gully. Heading west toward Pinyon Ridge. Back on Pinyon Ridge saddle. This time, Pinyon Ridge High Point was the next summit. More off-trail travel was needed. reaching the summit boulder. The summit of Pinyon Ridge. Viewing it instead of standing on it. The summit 360. Crossing down the slope back to the trail. I did this instead of backtracking to the saddle. Back on the trail. Returning along the same route. Heading back to the trailhead, while gradually going downhill most of the way. This time, the parking area was packed. At least by remote desert standards. Back on the road again. Before closing out the hike, I wanted to include Camel Rock. Veering off the road to go to Camel Rock. Approaching Camel Rock. Looking for a way up. It turned out to be rather easy. The Camel Rock 360. A last glance at Camel Rock. Apparently it looks like a camel. Mission accomplished. My parking area is in sight from Camel Rock. The hike in review. From the chosen parking spot near Wilson Road, I began hiking east on a dirt road. The rather flat road leads to the Wilson Trailhead and continues past Pinyon Ridge. It eventually leads to the base of Wilson Benchmark, for a rather easy ascent. I came back the same way, with the exception of including the Pinyon Ridge High Point and Camel Rock.